Hello, procrastinators! This week, Sony revealed the PlayStation 5 in a big E3, but not really, kind of event that starred clearly CGI people and backgrounds lifted from late 2000 wallpaper sites. Anyway, the reveals began with the very first look at PlayStation 3 footage of GTA 5. Yeah, that's right, everyone's favourite game from 2 console generations ago is back, and this time it's exactly the same. GTA 5 will release on the PlayStation 5 in autumn 2021. It's not even a launch title somehow, meaning that the time between GTA 5's first release in September 2013 and this version will be a whopping 8 years. And for some perspective, Rockstar released GTA, GTA London 1969, GTA 2, GTA 3, GTA Vice City, GTA San Andreas, GTA Advance, and GTA Liberty City Stories in the exact same amount of time. 8 years! From the very first GTA to the first portable 3D game in the same amount of time that Rockstar have been slapping GTA 5 teats around for. Online just makes that much fucking money. So anyway, that's the first reveal, and I'm going to be grading them. That gets a Z-. We're off to a good start. Next up, Spider-Man Miles Morales. Based on the turnaround time, I'm assuming it's a standalone, smaller game built on the same engine and city as Insomniac's previous Spider-Man game. And hey, that works. It's a clever way to get some solid launch titles quickly. And I just pray to the big symbiote in the sky that this time around, they've taken out those god-awful forced stealth sections! A B grade for you. Gran Turismo 7 was up next. Cars go zoom, realism got a realism. I'm honestly only in it for the photo mode. D grade, I'm a Forza boy now. Oh, now this is more fucking like it. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart not only looked ace with stunning graphics, neat mechanics, and ray tracing slathered all up Clank's arsehole, the near instantaneous hopping between fully loaded worlds looked incredible, and considering it had a small amount of visual and frame rate hitches here and there, I'm confident that that's 100% PlayStation 5 gameplay. That's it, that's the first proper look at gameplay. S-Rank! S-Rank, more of that please, that looks incredible. Next up, we had Project Athena, and as we all know, games with Project in the title are at least 75 years away from release, so I'll give that a U. Come back when you actually have something to show off. Stray was up next. The humans are dead, as the Flight of the Conchords once said, and you play as a cat doing something in a gorgeous-looking robot-led cyberpunk world. Super interesting. I'll give it an A, but that will drop significantly if we have to lead, like, the last human child around or some fucking shit like that. Returnal, a title that rolls off the tongue about as well as fucking flypaper, is a Groundhog Day-style shooter set on an alien world that seems to change every time you die. Looks a bit interesting, the shooting doesn't, but it's a nice middle-of-the-road sort of game. I'll give it a C. A C. Fuck. Cunt. Swearing is funny. Sackboy is back! In Sackboy, a big adventure. It looks like it's the Mario 3D world of Little Big Planet games with the usual crafted art style, co-op shenanigans, and what looks like an upsetting lack of level editor. But I'll give it a B grade. I love that little fabric twat. Destruction All-Stars! What if Fortnite and Rocket League had a baby? Well, I hate children, so this metaphor seems appropriate. I'll give it an E, but mostly because I am not the target audience for that at all. I'm just not. Kenna! Bridge of Spirits! Cute aesthetic, nice environments, but I'm worried it's going to be a super fucking generic platformer like a lot of these cute aesthetic, nice environment games tend to be. But feel free to prove me fucking wrong. But for now, you get a C grade. Goodbye Volcano High was next. Interesting art, really fucking great title. I love that title. But I have no idea what the actual game is. I assume it's one of those slightly interactive cutscene type games, you know, multiple choice and all that sort of shit. But Steam says it has a huge variety of cinematic mini-games. So, who the fuck even knows? E grade, show me your damn game! Actually, on the note, show me your damn game. Oddworld Soulstorm did just that. In a superb trailer, we got to see Mudokons being crushed, mangled, fried, just generally explode, hit by a train. I mean, look at that train! Look at that fucking train! Oh, God, and the final scene of the trailer with Abe about to cut his mouth binds, fucking chills, man. This is how you make a sequel. This is how you show your game off to me. S rank, top tier, good shit. Ghostwire Tokyo looks like one of the best games that I might never play. I like the what if Kung Fu was magic combat. It looks incredible. The environments were some of the best of the show, but goddamn, I would shit myself to death playing it. It got this surreal, very creepy horror design. I think fans of the genre are in for a treat, but if it's more action-y than horror-y, maybe I'll give it a go. But it looked a bit spooky. But it did look very good, so I'm giving you an A. Jet the Far Shore was up next, and again, I didn't come away knowing what kind of game it was. One part of the cinematic trailer was first person, another part had like a Kerbal-style rocket launch, and then later on it looked like flower, but instead of a flower you were a rocket. D grade, what even are you? Godfall was up next, and yeah, that was bad. Real bad. Seriously out of place music, frantic editing, and choppy gameplay made it look like an advert for a pay-to-win mobile game. Utterly awful, completely uninteresting. U grade for you. Solar Ash was up next, a game I swear was called Solar Ash Kingdom at one point, but anyway, didn't really grab me, kind of just looked like the indie game. You know that look, just the indie game, but I don't know, I'm going to wait for some gameplay on this one. I'll give it a D for now. Hitman 3 was next, and look, the game might be good, it might be fucking great, but fucking hell, guys, if I need to listen to John and Matt talk about another fucking Hitman game as much as they did the first two, I will lose my fucking mind. D grade, I need better friends. Next up was Astro's Playroom, which I'm going to ignore because I want to upset a robot. And after that, we had Little Devil Inside, which looks fan-fucking-tastic. I mean, it was kickstarted back in 2005. It's nice to see it emerge once again. It's got, like, a cute aesthetic. It's brutal combat. Actually funny. I think this might have been my game of the show, especially due to how good the alpha footage of it looked 5 years ago. I think this one's going to be really fucking special. Genuinely really fucking special. S rank. Boom. NBA 2K21. U rank. I do not want a badly rigged basketball themed slot machine in my life. Next up was Bug Snacks, a game where you literally are what you eat, and what you eat is a sentient strawberry that says strawberry as it strawberries around. I'm going to give it an A rank mostly because of that fucking brilliant theme song that I have not been able to exercise from my brain today. The folk that made the blasphemous, yet apparently incredibly good remake of Shadow of the Colossus are at it again with a remake of Demon's Souls. I have one word for this. Yes. Wait, no, I have another. Now. Want it now. S rank. I cannot fucking wait to finally play that game. Keeping the S rank combo going was Deathloop, Arcane's next game that we first saw last E3. Looked good, didn't it? Two rival assassins trapped in a time loop with Dishonored-style powers, Tarantino vibe, you know, lots of necks to break. Colour me pre-ordered. S rank. Next up, and looking like an episode of Last of the Summer Wine gone bad, Resident Evil Village appeared, featuring about 70 shots of the same old man pointing a gun at things, and ending on the shocking reveal that a character is now a baddie or something. Werewolves are the new zombies. Zombies are probably still a thing. Nobody shouted Leon. I'll give it a C. Pragmata, the Hideo Kojima cover band, was up next, Kojima-ing the shit out of everything it could. Releasing in the space year 2022, the real shocking part of this trailer for me was that it wasn't a Kojima game. I genuinely thought it was like Death Stranding DLC or a sequel or something, but no gameplay, no Kojima, no clue. F rank. Stop copying each other's homework. And the final game of this reveal-a-majig was Horizon Forbidden West, sequel to the game with the robot dinosaur things. I didn't play much of it. This time, the Red Weed from War of the Worlds has invaded, and it's up to Aloy to do whatever she did in the first game to fix it again. Shoot things with a bow, probably. Look, it looks spectacular, truly gorgeous. I think Guerrilla have moved to the very top of getting the most out of Sony consoles, but it's a sequel to a game I never cared about, which makes it hard to care now. I'll give it a C grade. But anyway, then it was time. The PlayStation 5 itself took center stage, and yeah. Look, the PlayStation 4 Pro is easily the worst console of this generation. It's loud. Really fucking loud. I've cleaned dust out of that thing so many fucking times, but it is just loud. I mean, I played God of War with my TV volume in the 80s just to hear the fucking God of... Christopher Judge! I had to turn it up to 80 to hear Christopher Judge. It's the loudest fucking thing on the planet. I don't enjoy games on the PS4 Pro. I enjoy games despite of the PS4 Pro. It's horrible. So the biggest hope I have from the behemoth that is the PS5 is that this time around it might actually have some space for air to flow around through it. Personally, I'm not a fan of the styling. I prefer the clean, simple design of the Series X instead. You know, those futuristic labia look like they're going to collect dog hair like a motherfucker, but I just want to know one thing. Not a price, not a release date, none of that fucking matters. Sony, just tell me the fucking thing is quiet this time around. Please. Also, tell me the height, because I'm not entirely sure it's going to fit in my cabinet. But anyway, that was that. Pretty good overall. A lot of games that I'll pick up. Ratchet & Clank and Demon's Souls lead the exclusives pack for me, with the rest of the S-ranks hitting PC or just being time console exclusives. No word on when anything launches, but Microsoft and Sony are playing business chicken with each other at the moment, so I wouldn't be surprised if we find out a release date after the consoles have actually come out. Yeah. Anyway, that's all from me. Next week I'll be talking about all the reveals from the PC gaming show that probably has already aired because I record this thing a day early. Fuck. Bye!
John, give me a rundown on Hitman 3. Go!
Right, so the big thing we know so far is it is being published by IO themselves. Now that's really cool because the last time IO actually self-published a Hitman game was the Patient Zero campaign, which was really actually quite interesting and creative. So the fact they're self-publishing Hitman 3 is probably a really good sign. It might go to some interesting new places as a result of that. From what we've seen in the game so far, they haven't revealed much. The little kind of sneak peek of Dubai looks really cool. Being right at the top of a skyscraper, that's a good setting. I look forward to pushing people off it a lot, but yeah, we don't really have enough information to evaluate how the game's going to be beyond that yet.
I like it. That's my contribution.